All right, friends, how are you? This is day 3 of my joy tips. I'm doing 5 days and I guess 5 ways that you can create more joy in your life. So if you haven't seen the first 2 videos, you can go to my Facebook, Life Coach with Beth, or Instagram or YouTube to check those out. But today, this one, it's the middle of the week. So this is a point that I feel like it's kind of important that we make because it does overall improve your joy, even though it might not seem like it. But if you read self-help books, if you've ever been to a therapist or a counselor or a life coach, they're all going to say kind of the same thing. And that's this, is that we have to acknowledge our pain. We have to acknowledge, I call it really just our humanity. Because so often, we naturally hate pain. I haven't met people who are like, yay, let's go just feel some grief, just for the sake of it. Or let's just go feel anxiety and depressed or loneliness just because. But we have all of those negative emotions. And part of being human means that we will have negative emotions. We will have challenges. We will have heartache. And what if that's okay? What if that's a part of this whole human experience? And what if the best gift we can give ourselves is to not see that negative as a problem that we need to get rid of, but rather it's a part of us, it's a part of the experience that wants to be seen and allowed. And so I know it doesn't sound fun to say let's acknowledge our pain, let's acknowledge our trauma, let's acknowledge our challenges. But that is a part of the joy. The joy doesn't come from feeling happy. The joy comes because it's like we are saying yes to the pain, to the humanness of being here on earth. We say yes to that. It's like, yeah, I'm here for it. And so a lot of times it's like when we feel, let's use anxiety. Most of us have felt anxiety. Some of us feel it. Like if you're like me, I feel anxiety all the time. I'm a very anxious person. And now I don't see my anxiety as something I need to get away from. It's totally fine that I have anxiety. I'm not upset that I have anxiety. Sometimes I just allow myself to feel my anxiety. I allow it to be seen by me. Do you know what I mean? Do you allow yourself to just experience a negative emotion? Most of the time we don't do this. We try to get out of our negative emotions. So we try to, go find something to distract us, or we try to run away from it. Or sometimes we just act out of it, and I say, yeah, sometimes let's do all of the above. I've done all of the above. But I think a real key is just noticing oh yeah, I'm experiencing anxiety right now. Oh yeah, I'm experiencing loneliness right now. Oh yeah, I'm feeling depressed right now. I'm feeling shame right now. I'm feeling, I don't know, guilt or whatever the emotion might be. And what if you just notice what that felt like in your body and you just let it be there, and you don't have to solve for it. Your brain wants to solve for it. But what if you just said, brain, we're just going to feel it. We're just going to feel it. I like to tell my clients that a feeling is simply a vibration that's felt in the body. So today I want to encourage you. That's all we're going to do is we're just going to acknowledge the truth of being human. So that means every person, everywhere, has this. It's not like anybody gets to opt out of this part of the human experience, and that means that there's a negative, we feel negative emotions. We have challenges, we have grief, we have trauma, we have hard situations. And it doesn't mean we need to have, like, we have work maybe we have to do to help us through those things, but are we willing to say, yeah, like, let's just acknowledge it, let it be seen by that, like, higher, deeper part of ourselves. Okay? So that's your joy tip for the day, is to acknowledge your pain, acknowledge your humanity, and even maybe say, like, it's okay. It's okay, even if it doesn't feel okay. All right, friends, I love you. Have a great Wednesday. Bye.